Well, I just about did it right. Here we are. It is Sunday afternoon, and we thought we would just come on and make sure that everything seems to be working as it's supposed to. Boogie with the Bull test is on the Dave Goldman profile, so if you're on and you go there, you'll be able to watch it. If you go to the YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/at shifted to Dave Globin, you will be able to watch it. Or if you go to YouTube and look up Boogie with the Bull, you'll be able to watch it that way. We're just like I said, trying a few things, making sure we're live everywhere. We are not on YouTube yet. Okay, that means that we gotta find it. Okay, well, we didn't go to YouTube yet, so I don't know. All right, well, go to the YouTube channel, which is right here, and we will look and figure out why we are not there. Figure out why we are not there. Maybe, maybe if you hit that. There it is. It's there if you hit live. It is, in fact, there. And that's good. So then if we go to Facebook and we roll over to my profile, the David Wilson profile, and you see that, we're there in the newsfeed and we're live. So it is working. So we got the bugs worked out of it. We did some other things. We brought the machine up to date. Thank you to David Dubois for helping us with that. And the rest of it, and AI and I yelled and screamed at each other and got it done. Just some minor stuff. It looked like there was a backlog of apps and websites that Facebook saw on my profile and decided to get rid of them because they were old and hadn't been used in quite a while. So they did that this weekend. Then, for some unknown reason, we are locked in a group. We're not a member of the group anymore. We're just an admin. So I thought that we would be able to leave being an admin and possibly leave the group and come back either as a member or just not come back. These things happen sometimes. I don't know. Facebook just wants to be Facebook, and God love them. So we have YouTube, and that's what we're doing right now. If you want Boogie with the Bull, which is normally on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with me and Randy Rose and whoever joins us for the broadcast. If you want it in your group, let me know and we will pass it there. We don't force it upon anybody. And if we do put it in a group and you don't want it in the group, all you got to do is tell us that you don't want it in the group. So it's really that easy. But everything is working here. Yep. William Lockett says it's working. And at call. I can't read it. It's really small. I got to get glasses. Actually, I have them. Colleen Brat. I'm trying to read it. It helps, I guess, if you put your glasses on like you're supposed to for reading. And then you can read. Kellyanne Bratt. Okay, Kellyanne Bratt. I'm sorry I butchered that name, but I'm known for butchering names. Someone told me a long time ago, before you go and do a broadcast, write the name down as it is spelled, and then write it phonetically as you're going to pronounce it. That way, when you come into the studio and you do your show, you look smart and informed. Because otherwise, you look stupid, and he didn't want to hire stupid people. So we try to do that. The test worked. Have a great day. Thank you, Callie, for coming. William Lockett, thank you for coming. If you're here, William, and you want to pop on for a few minutes, We can extend the test if you want. If not, we know it all works, and I'm very happy. But if you want, I will send you a link, and you're more than welcome to join us. If you don't, then I understand. Uh, Sometimes you're busy and you can't do it, but if you're around and you want to join us for a minute or two and tell us what's new and exciting in the William Lockett philosophy, you can do so. It'll take me a minute to send you a link. WILLIAM space LOCKETTE. William Lockett. There it is. And we can go here and we can control V. No. Did I not? Hold on. Control V. Okay, wait a minute. I probably didn't save it, which I have to do, but I can do that right here. I probably didn't save it because I wasn't. There it is. Because I wasn't expecting that we would have anybody that wanted us to do it. But William's a good guy, so we will. There it is. Like it's supposed to be. So, William, you have been linked. If you want to come and join me, you're more than welcome to. If you don't want to right now, because it may be a bad time, well, that's on you. That's on anybody else. As you can tell, I'm playing a lot of free browser driving games right now. I gave up driving about 4 years ago because of a combination of things. And no alcohol, no drugs, no nothing that bad there. I just had to give it up, and I missed it. So I play a lot of free browser PC games right now. I may move to some of the good paid games. I may move to some of the Crew series, some of the Grand Theft Auto series, and Forza Horizon, and some other series, but mainly because I like to free roam drive. I'm not really a police officer looking to play the police officer missions part. I just like to drive. And plenty of scenes in these games where you can just drive. Plus, there are plenty of games where you can just drive. Sometimes you drive in traffic, and sometimes you just drive. And I play all of them. Highway traffic game, I play that one on all the places, playgama.com, crazygames.com, and Freenova, usually in the Freenova cloud, because that seems to have the best selection of games around. Sometimes I will just go and search and see what I find and play. I don't usually load things that are Android unless they have the technology to play on a PC, because I usually mess it up if I go to try and load it, and I don't want to do that. Also, working on a few things to start something called the game. And the game features a character who I created that has a lot of money, kind of modeled like a modern day Elon Musk. And but he doesn't just have a lot of money. He has a lot of money and he spends it on what he thinks is what people need. And that's made him even more wealthier. So he doesn't take a salary. 90% of what he makes goes to a charitable foundation which he created, which funds a hospital chain and a medical center chain. He gives away the care for free to anybody because that's something that he believes in. And likes his tuxedo t-shirts and black sweats when he can get away with it, but has a closet full of $5,000 suits if he needs to give the right impression. And I have been known to play it on different AI networks where I'm playing against AIs, but I really want to find people that want to go somewhere and play it. So it's kind of like a modern Dungeons and Dragons game. I won't tell you that you can't make a move that you want to make. I might tell you that you want to make it a different way and see what you do. And you can also do that against me. If I make a move through the character that I play uh, and you don't like it, I can be told, do it a different way and see if I do. And let me do it. And that is me in a nutshell. Uh, so, like I said, Tuesdays, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so adjust yourself accordingly. We're on, and it's me and Randy Rhodes, and it's politics, news of the day, and whatever comes out of our mouths. Sometimes it's just whatever comes out of our mouths because that's just the way it is. And up to 4 people are welcome to join us because I think we're allowed 6 people, or I'm allowed to have 6 guests, which means 7 people. I haven't figured it out yet. But if you're around and you want to join us, you're more than welcome to join us. Okay? You're more than welcome to join us. If you're in the live chat, either, like I said, on my Facebook profile or on the Boogie with Bull YouTube channel, all you got to do is say, send me the link, and I will send you the link. When I figure out how to post it on the screen, I will do so. I can type it right now, and that'll put it in the YouTube live chat. So I have to say it to everybody on Facebook. Uh, I'm not sure how it works on Facebook when we do it. If we send it all through YouTube, meaning link Facebook, then you have to follow the link and redirect to YouTube, or you just stay on Facebook and you're part of the program. If you're not on Facebook and you're not on YouTube, we can send you someplace else and try to see if the YouTube live chat works wherever you're going to be. We aren't anywhere that we have to pay for live broadcasting because I'm sorry, we just disagree with that. You know, if you have a network and you want us to pay $20 an hour to be on or $40 an hour to be on, no, we don't do that. Doing a live broadcast was what elevated and came from years of radio. And everybody knows that I have dementia, somewhat, and need a lot of physical therapy, somewhat. And, these things happen. So this is what you do with your time. And I'm open to anybody if you want to join the broadcast. When it's on Tuesday, Thursday, 7 o'clock in the evening, you are more than welcome. If you got a better time that works for you, yeah, we'll try to do it for you in your time. And we'll send it through my profile, your profile, and let you share it, or just send it through my profile on Facebook, and you take it and share it anywhere you want. And it just goes like that. We're not pushing for 10 million views, but we're not against it either. It only takes one person to change their mind and get things going. And yeah, I do say a lot that we need to stop being Democrats. We need to stop being Republicans. We need to just be Americans. And you can be a Republican American. You can be a Democrat American. You can be a neo-Nazi American. You can be a Islamic American. Let's just be Americans, okay? It's time we go to the table. And the table right now is in Congress. And the Senate has one, and the House of Representatives has one, and the President has one. And they all are supposed to do what they think is in the best interest of the American people. And that's everybody. And we are everybody. We used to call it when we were in school 60 years ago. I'm 64, so 60 years ago when we were in school, we called America the melting pot, meaning that we just allowed people to come in and be here and live the American dream because it seems to be the best dream around. And you can do that. But, we're getting to the point where we're hearing about bad people coming in and stealing money that wasn't theirs and all of that. And you know what? I don't want to hear it. And you come on and you read things like if Elon Musk took his $1 trillion and gave a piece of it, $7,300 to every household in America, maybe their lives would be better. But you know what? You can make your life better. You can get up in the morning. You can go do what you need to do, or you can do it at home for all I care and make life better for you and your family. And if you want a Mercedes Benz, go buy one. If you want a Cadillac, go buy one. If you want an old Chrysler, go buy one. I love classic cars, which is why I said that. I like pictures of them. I like to post pictures of them. It just makes me feel good. But just stop fighting with each other. Who cares what somebody else wants to do? Unless it, causes you a problem or your family a problem, then you have a right to defend against it. This stuff you see that this group doesn't want bacon served at this school anymore. Hey, just don't eat it. Okay? And if you want your meal cooked in a whatever that's never had bacon in it, well then you have a problem. Because even if you made it in a pan or with kitchen equipment that's never touched bacon before, the oven's touched bacon. So, come on. Let's just come together. Let's just figure it out. Okay? If you're only here to take advantage of what is here and send it somewhere else so that you can leave here and go somewhere else, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. It's just not what we're about. We will help people. I know you will all help people. And that's what we want to do. But if we're all going to spend time fighting against each other, we're just not going to do it. We're just going to keep wreaking in havoc. And politicians, some of them need to be terminated 2 times served. And you know who they are. I know who they are. I think Nancy Pelosi should be gone and investigated, and Chuck Schumer should be gone and investigated, and AOC might be investigated. I don't know if she deserves to be gone, but we don't want to become this area is this people and this people is that area and whatever and stuff, and maps get changed all the time. No, let's just go to the polls as Americans and vote. And if you're not an American, you don't deserve to vote. I'm sorry that you might have to sit this one out, but in the 2032 election, maybe you'll be able to vote, or maybe you'll go to the poll. Go where you need to go and prove yourself and update your birth certificate if you need to, and become an American citizen and get a new birth certificate. I don't know. You know, you're not going to lose your driver's license if you're black. And you don't. Well, you might if you don't change the name and make things corrected. That's just a given. But when it's so easy that all you do is go in line, sit there, wait for your turn, meet the nice lady or gentleman, and say, "Hey, I just need to make these changes." Odds are they will make those changes for you and send you on your way. And if you hit them with a change that they can't make, they'll tell you, "No, I'm sorry, I can't make that change." But basically, changing your name, changing your gender, if that's what you want to do, all of this, you can change it all. And you got from today, the 21st of June, to November, the first week in November, because I don't know where it actually falls and I don't have it in front of me. So the first week of November, second week of November, maybe, depending on how it hits, to make sure you have made whatever changes you need to change to your birth certificate. And I don't mean grab somebody's birth certificate, grab somebody's driver's license, and go to the polls and say that's you. No, that's not you. Just do what you have to do to become an American citizen, and then go vote. And if you can't vote in the 2026 midterms, then maybe you'll be able to vote the 2020 presidential election. Okay, that's the important thing. The important thing is that you vote. And it's important to us and everybody how you vote. But you know what? We have a majority party, we have a minority party in the House and in the Senate. And all that means is that time we elected more of one party than the other. And it's only important to them, really. It's really only important to them. Because we all come to the table and we all discuss it. And we give a little here, and give a little there, and expect a little help here and help there. I bet we can get it all passed. We can get it all done. Gas prices in Jacksonville have become beautiful. At a station around the corner from our house, it was $4.39, and then it went down to $4.19, and then it went down to $3.99, and then it went down to $3.79, and then it went down to $3.59, and then it went down 10 cents more to $3.49. And odds are, if I go and look at the sign today, they might have gone down even more. We're in a good spot. We're in a good place. Everything in this country resolves on fuel prices. So yeah, we got to do some work on diesel, I guess, and rein it in, because it might still be too high. But gas is slowly but surely, like the president said, coming down. He saw it for less than $2 the other day, he said. I don't know if it will go down that low. I'd like to see it do that, but I don't know if it will happen. California, what are you going to do? Are you going to open the refineries that you closed? And are you going to open the storage areas? And are you going to welcome them back? If that's what the people want, because they don't want an electric car that you can mess around with the electronics, and they don't want an electric car because they just don't want an electric car, they shouldn't have to have one. If you want one, go buy one. But if I was driving, I don't know if I would have one. I mean, they make some very nice Teslas. They make some other very nice electric cars. But, I just don't think I would want one. I'm just a gas kind of guy. And if it went from $4.39 a gallon to $3.49 a gallon, they're still making money. I don't know how, but they're still making money. And hopefully the franchisees of the stations are still making money, or the company's making money, and company-owned stations. I don't really know. But realistically, it's a beginning. And that's all it needs to be. So take part in the beginning, and you will love it at the end. Pour yourself a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, it's Maxwell House. I know it's boring, but that's what's here, and it's my fault that it may be Maxwell House. My wife has said plenty of times, grab a pack of K cups and drink something else. It's fine. And I'm such a kind of person that I like drinking it all day anyway. She could hand me a cup at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I probably finish it about 7 o'clock at night. And if I'm on doing a broadcast, I'll probably finish it at 8 o'clock. So do what you can to make life enjoyable. Spend time with your kids. Spend time with your parents. Hug your parents. Hug your kids. And just have fun. And not everything can be fun. Sometimes it's bad stuff that we have to be together over. The loss of a family member, the loss of a friend. Sometimes we just have to do what we can to help people. Sometimes it's fun on Facebook to go, oh, all of a sudden this person's on, and just send them a hello, and a coffee meme, or a funny meme, just to think that maybe they saw it and they laughed, and hope that they do the same thing. They send it to someone else, and that person laughs, and they send it to someone else, and that person laughs. And it just keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going, like this broadcast. Anyway, it's 1:41, so it's just about time to pull the plug. 1:45 will be just about a half hour. We gave it time. We wanted to make sure that it went through Restream to Facebook and to YouTube. And we saw people that William Lockett on Facebook, and Kellyanne Bratt on YouTube. So people saw us on YouTube. And if you like us, watch us on YouTube. We'll be there every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. till about 8 p.m., sometimes a little bit later, but usually right till about 8 o'clock. And we'll be there. We'll be there for you people on YouTube. And John, oops, I got to move closer. John Watson with a bunch of numbers after his name. 8323, I think. John Watson. They got to make this so that you can change the colors on the screen, and it's easier to read. It is easier to read. There's a way to make your live chat bigger, and I just haven't figured it out yet, or asked the person that knows how. So there's 2 people over on YouTube that have watched us, and we need, last time I checked, we had 74 subscribers on the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel, and you have to have 1,000. And the only reason you have to have 1,000 is because then hopefully they have watched 4,000 hours, and they maintain the 4,000 hours that they watch, and you start getting monetized. So the only reason we are seeking, or would ever seek, monetization is to just make sure that we have money to keep bringing it to you. Because I said that whenever it got to the point that I couldn't afford to do it anymore, it would stop. And we had paid Restream, the $16 a month package, and if you pay monthly, it's $19 a month. And everything we seem to have on free Restream gives us good to go. So because my finances are a little tight right now, I can't pay that per each month, and I've got other things I'd like to spend it on also. But uh, if you start with free restream, I'm sure you will go up to the $19 package or more other packages, and you'll be very, very, very happy. I want to see something for a second. I can. I guess I can change that, which was interesting because I didn't think that I could do that. Anyway, we'll cut this back to. Oh, you can hide it. All right. I don't know. Now I changed. Now I did something that probably changed it, or it'll reset on the next one, and we'll bring it in with us anyway. But I didn't think that you could still show your own logo from a paid restream package. You used to be able to do that. You used to be able to put the Boogie with the Bull uncensored logo on there. Anyway, William Grant is here, and he's here in the afternoon. He usually watches us at night, sometimes on Tuesdays, sometimes on Thursdays. And who else he also watches is Jerry Michaels in the American Rebellion. And you see Jen Woodruff and Jerry Michaels there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Sometimes Tuesday for Tuesday night trivia, which is a blast. Go do it. And you will have a blast. I watch sometimes, but I spill the answers out before anybody else, and that causes problems, so I don't always go there. Just because I don't want to spit the answer out before everybody else. Everybody gets a turn and everybody has fun. So go to the American Rebellion Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and Tuesdays it's Straight Talk Trivia with Jen from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Right now, she's in the process of moving down to Florida, and I don't know how that's going to interfere with this Tuesday. You'll have to watch and find out. So she might not be there, or they might not be there, or we might not be there. I don't know. We're in that period here in Florida where you can expect a 4% chance of rain almost every day. I think it's through July, and it gets better. But it'll rain for about 15 minutes, and then the sun will come out, and it won't even look like it rained because it sucked it all up into the ground that fast. Anyway, it's 1:47, and I told you we would be off by 1:45. So we tested it. We brought people in, so it works. So thank you to William Lockett, who watched us on the Facebook side, and thank you, Kellyanne Bratt, on the YouTube side, and John Watson 8323 on the YouTube side, and William Grant on the Facebook side. So we're 2 and 2 from Facebook and 2 from YouTube. Much better than I expected. If you ever have something you want to talk about on a Boogie with the Bull, please come and join us. Really, come and join us. It's very simple. Everybody gets a seat at the table. Everybody gets a chance to talk. And hopefully everybody likes each other and just has fun. If you don't, do what I used to say. Don't like each other when we go into a broadcast. And just try to see if you can stay that way through a broadcast, because I don't think you can. We just have all kinds of fun. I've been talking with David Novar about doing just a get-together of everybody's show, and I've had a few ideas that I got to talk to him, sound effects that maybe he can play on his end, because I can't do it on my end. And I just think we can all have fun. Everybody be everybody. If you're Randy Rhodes and you want to talk about all roads lead to home genealogy, do it. If you're Dave Globin and you want to talk about Boogie with the Bull, do it. If you're William Grant and you want to talk about what you watch, wherever you watch, do it. If you want to lock it and you want to talk about games that you have played or games that you're putting together, do it. And if you're writing a book and you want to talk about it, do it. I can't remember the name of them right now, and I'll make sure I bring it the next time. And I always say that, but then I forget. But someone heard me talk about it recently, and I was talking about a journal that was called "The Book That Will Never Be Read Because It Can't Be Published Until 100 Years After I'm Dead." Because that way I figured that everybody I wrote about would be dead too, and nobody could sue anybody for anything that was said in it. But don't worry about it. It's not happening right now. There's lots of stuff to write in the book, but I don't know if I would do it. I don't know yet if I would do it. And I'm 64, so I got to do it in the next 40, 30, 70. In the next 70 years, I got to do it because I want to live to be about 130 because I'm having so much fun here. But, anything is welcome. Any kind of talk is welcome. Sometimes just talking is welcome too. But anyway, like I said, it is now 1:50, so we've reached our half hour. We did our test. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. So be a part of it. Tell your friends to come. And like I said, if they have something to say, we'll call on them and let them speak. If they want to come on the broadcast or you want to come on the broadcast, like I said, you're more than welcome. As long as everybody likes everybody and everybody gives everybody the same respect they expect, then you're more than welcome to come and be on the broadcast. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., sometimes 9 p.m. That kind of depends. I don't know. And, it's either whatever comes out of our mouths show or some politics, some news of the day, a combination of that and whatever comes out of our mouths sometimes. And if it works, great. If not, we got to make some changes. And you'll see Randy Rose here with me when we're on. You'll see anybody that wants to join me on, and we'll just go from there. So I'm going to slide up here and hit this one, and then roll over here to this one. And by the time I